I'm going to take a ride on a jet, and not just any jet. This one is one of the fastest planes. Importantly, it flies high, very high.
This plane is an English Electric Lightning, a legend from the 1960s. And South Africa is one of the few places where they're still flying. My pilot today is Dave Stock.
You're going to feel like you're strapped onto the front of a missile.
Yeah. See, I don't know if I like that or not. Part of me likes it, but part of me terrifies me. I like it.
The last of the great Cold War fighters.
If the canopy does not open, things like that you really don't want to read, really.
How's that helmet?
It feels nice. Yeah, absolutely.
We humans are perfectly adapted to survive at ground level, where the air has all the right conditions for life. It's the right temperature, the right pressure, and it's got the right mix of gases.
Down here there's plenty of oxygen about, but after about 3 kilometres, the air's so thin that there's not enough oxygen to breathe. So if you didn't have this mask, you'd slip into unconsciousness. I better put it on.
So 131, continue approach, flight information reporting ahead. Continue approach, coming 131.
Wow, that's so smooth.
I've gone upside down. Level 150.
That's unbelievable.
Runway heading 150, light information.
It's beautiful down there. It's beautiful down there. The clouds are just stunning the way they wrap their way around the Table Mountains.
The atmosphere that surrounds our planet is made up of 4 key layers, each very different. Although I'm above the clouds, I'm still at the very bottom, in a layer called the troposphere. It's a narrow band, usually little more than 10 kilometres thick. The troposphere is a rich soup of warm, moist, oxygen-rich air. It's unstable, chaotic and unpredictable, but life depends upon it. And in just a couple of minutes, I'll be leaving it behind.
So this is the height that Jumbo Jets cruise, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Wow.
I'm now at 40,000 feet above the Earth. That's about 12 kilometres.
The pressure's less than 20% of what it is in the ground, and the temperature's about minus 60 degrees centigrade. And that low pressure would mean that my body fluids would boil in seconds, so I'm pretty glad to be in here.
Okay, ready to go supersonic. Okay, here we go. We're about to go supersonic.
Mach 1 and 4G.
Oh, that was a G spot.
We're approaching 45,000 feet and we're about to cross an invisible boundary in the atmosphere. We're leaving behind the first layer, the troposphere, and entering the stratosphere. A very different place. Here, the air is stable and exceptionally dry, so there's virtually no weather. The stratosphere is home to the ozone layer, which reduces the amount of lethal solar radiation reaching the Earth. we've reached 50,000 feet, or 15 kilometres. Nearly 90% of the gases that make up the atmosphere are below me.
Absolutely nothing above me. Black sky. Black sky, well, dark blue. Yep. This is the highest I've ever been.
But the atmosphere stretches on high above. It gradually fades away into space, which is another 85 kilometres above my head. This is as high as this plane can take me. The return to Earth is even quicker than the journey up. Although my return to reality takes a little longer.
Terra firma, eh? Fantastic. It looks different from here. Years.
But almost 50 years ago, one man went much, much higher than me, and he experienced the atmosphere in a completely different way. On August the 16th, 1960, long before man had set foot on the moon, military pilot Joe Kittinger took a solo journey to the edge of space. Not in a rocket, but in a giant helium balloon. He reached 31 kilometres, high into the stratosphere. That's twice the height that I reached. Then Kittinger did something astonishing. He jumped. This is the actual moment. He fell to Earth, reaching a speed of almost 1,000 kilometers, and yet he could feel absolutely nothing.
I had no ripple of the fabric, my pressure suit, and it was a very weird sensation. I had no visual reference on anything, so I thought I was really suspended in space.
Only when he re-entered the troposphere, the lower atmosphere, did he experience the deafening but reassuring roar of air rushing past him. Finally, he opened his parachute. His jump was the longest free fall in history. Just 15 minutes after he jumped, Kittinger was back on the ground. Falling from over 30 kilometres high, Kittinger had plummeted through 99% of the gases that make up the atmosphere.
15 minutes before, I'd been at the edge of space, and now, to me, I was in the Garden of Eden. I mean, we really don't appreciate what a beautiful planet we have.
Although Kittinger had jumped from high in the stratosphere, he still didn't reach the furthest edge of our atmosphere.